Hey folks, another pretty nice day across the valley today. We had a few more clouds, temperatures mainly in the upper 60s and low 70s. We have cooled back off from that. These are the currents. Edinburgh, the cool spot at 61, 66 at the beach. Out west, Rio Grande City's dropped back into the 60s as well. Check out overnight lows. It's kind of cool out there before this night's over with. Mid to upper 40s, except Brownsville 52 and South Padre at 61, but a chilly night across the region. Watch out for some brief patchy fog in the morning as the wind turns back around to the southeast. That will bring moisture back in. It'll get rather breezy tomorrow, and temperatures across most of the area will climb back into the 70s. The exception, the island topping out at about 68. You look at our high temperatures, the normal for the middle part of January now, we're almost to mid-January, is 70. And tomorrow we're going to be 74. 81 Thursday, 84 Friday. The record back there is 88. So we'll be knocking on the door of the records in some places. And then Saturday, another front comes in, really overnight Friday night, and temperatures will cool back off a little bit. Not a lot. Here's your cloud cover picture, and we've seen a fair amount of cloudiness today. They're beginning to thin out now, and for the most part will be clear for a time tonight. But then tomorrow, patchy clouds begin to show up again, courtesy of that southeasterly wind. It won't be a clear blue sky tomorrow, a mixture of clouds and sun, perhaps a fair amount of cloudiness. Moisture really thickens up on Thursday, but it also warms up. I think we see partly sunny skies on Thursday. Temperatures a little warmer, and Friday even warmer yet. As far as rain goes, we don't see any tomorrow. We don't see any Thursday, and we don't see any during the daytime Friday. I think Friday's another dry day, but Friday night we put in that 20% chance for a shower or thunder shower with that next front that'll be through during the overnight hours Friday night. Then by Saturday we're back to dry again, so there's that one shot, and it comes during the overnight hours Friday night. Other than that, it's a pretty dry forecast for the next few days. Austin's 50 right now. Dallas is 56. Houston 61. San Antonio checks in at 60 degrees. Most of Texas enjoying sunshine today. We have those high clouds left over, but that's it. As you look ahead to tomorrow, the high pressure area moves quickly to the east. And by the time you get to tomorrow afternoon, it's almost to Atlanta. What that means for us is the flow around it is a southeasterly wind. So already the north wind that we're having today is gone. Southeast wind will bring the humidity back up during the daytime, slowly but surely bring some patchy clouds in. But again, it stays rain-free, I think, all the way through Thursday and Friday as those windy conditions just continue to warm things up. By Friday, this front slows down for a time, kind of hangs out in West Texas. It's got to wait for low pressure to kind of develop and ride up the front. That will then push the front in Friday night during the overnight hours. The model's at odds about whether the thunderstorms that will likely fire up in East Texas, North Texas, probably all the way down to around Houston, whether or not those showers will make it all the way down to the valley. Most of the models say no. One model says yes. We'll show you that model in the next half hour, but this model says no. We get clouds, we get wind, but we don't get any rain. So we'll kind of keep an eye on it and kind of balance them out. Right now we're going 20% Friday night. Traveling tomorrow, it's cold in the morning in most of Texas, 30s across just about all of the state except Houston and the valley. We'll be in the 40s here, and then by afternoon, most of the state rebounds into the 60s. We will climb back into the 70s. So your first 1-5 AccuWeather forecast for tonight, partly to mostly cloudy, maybe some patchy fog, 48. Then tomorrow back up to 74. Patchy clouds around. It's a little breezy. That wind out of the southeast at about 10 to 20. As you take a look at the next 7 days, we're up to 84 by Friday, and then we're back in the 70s Saturday and Sunday. Not a big cool down from this front. Nighttime lows, though, do step down a bit. And then by Monday, Tuesday, we begin the warming process, and another front brings clouds, slightly cooler temperatures for the middle part of next week. That is your updated First 1-5 AccuWeather forecast.